there! In this video, I'll show you how to properly use a protractor to measure angles. It's very useful to know the measurement of an angle in degrees. Are you ready? Let's go. I'm going to measure this angle to show you how. First, I place the center of the protractor, which is called the origin, directly on the vertex of the angle. Then make sure that the baseline is aligned with one of the lines that forms the angle. It's important to place the protractor so that it measures the inside of the angle. But be careful, when moving the protractor, I must make sure that the point of origin on the protractor always stays on the vertex of the angle. And all that's left to do is to read the measurement. Remember, the protractor has two scales, so I have to make sure that I'm looking at the right one. First, I locate the line of the angle that is level with the baseline of the protractor. Then, I look at the scale that starts with 0 on this line. Here, I read the numbers on the scale starting from 0 towards the right until I reach the other line of the angle. Since the second line hits the protractor at the number 50, I know that this angle measures 50 degrees. It's therefore an acute angle. We did it. Let's do another example by measuring this angle. Since the lines of this angle are very short, I'll extend them with a ruler to help me read the measurement. Next, I place the origin of the protractor directly on the vertex of the angle. I line up the baseline with one of the straight lines that forms the angle. My protractor is now positioned to measure the interior of the angle. All that's left for me to do is to read the measurement. To do so, I find the straight line of the angle that is level with the baseline. Then, I look at the scale whose 0 is on this line. In this case, I use the counterclockwise scale, which goes from right to left. The second line of the angle is between 110 and 120 degrees, so I have to count the little line starting from 110 to find the measurement. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116. The measure of this obtuse angle is 116 degrees. There you are. The protractor is now an easy-to-use tool for you. Take the time to look at the correct scale, and you're done.